I never really had anything that showed me how precious life was and that it could be taken instantly from you. So in May of 2018, I started to not really feel well. It was one day after I took an AP exam, came home, I had a fever, so I decided to go to the doctor. Went to the doctor, they told me I had mono and go rest for 2 weeks, so I figured, oh, okay, that's easy enough. So I went home, and about 3 days later, it was on Memorial Day, I woke up with a really bad pain in my chest, couldn't figure out what was causing it, and my mom decided to take me back to urgent care. So she took me to urgent care, they took my septic levels, and it turns out that my blood oxygen was at 67%, which it normally should be at 99 to 100%. So after they found that, I had to spend 12 hours in the emergency room before I got a formal diagnosis, of which they narrowed down to HIV, cancer, or Lemire syndrome. Lemire syndrome is an infectious bacterial disease, and what it does is it starts in your throat, it can spread to other parts of your body. So I always compare it to like cancer, but in more of a condensed version. I had to go through a recovery process of being able to relearn how to walk, relearn how to breathe correctly before I was discharged. And then the night before I was discharged, we found out that I actually had one of these abscesses that sat on my brain in my left frontal lobe. So due to that diagnosis, we had to the doctors decided to operate that night. So they ended up operating that night. I had emergency brain surgery. So I think throughout this entire experience, the one thing that really comes to mind when people ask me about it is how much I value being a healthy person and how much I value the little things in life, like being able to go to the store, being able to put your shoes on and go for a run whenever you wanted to, being able to just do things for yourself and not have to rely on others. And to do all of that, you need your health, and that is, I find, the most important thing.